So can we achieve that without having first built safety? Mediocre at best. So you have to build safety. So under build safety, what we're talking about is, another way to break this down is, that's not quite right. So under build safety, we have three components. And one of the key ones for this is around authentic leadership. Authentic leadership is a real foundation component, if you like, to everything that we do and we teach through Beyond the Numbers. That is being upfront about what you're about, where you're going and what you're trying to achieve, making sure that people understand that when you say something that you're actually going to go and do it, that you're going to deliver on what you say. People aspire towards authentic leaders, and so we really encourage people to learn about that and understand what it means. So forming a sense of, in fact, many leaders out there probably are doing their best to do that. We don't always get it 100% right. But that's the thing about shared vulnerability, is when you don't get it right, you just say up front, pull your team together and say, look, I got this wrong. Now I understand what I need to do, and this is what I commit to do going forward. You'll find that you get really great response from being that level of vulnerability. So building safety, you need to be authentic leadership. Obviously, you need to have a high level of trust. You're not going to progress far in terms of this model if you're not putting the effort into building trust. And we talked about this. It's about the emotional safety is founded on trust. If we trust each other, we're prepared to put it out there, have a voice in the team. And as a team member, we won't always get everything right every time, because sometimes our view of the world is looking from down, looking up, and we miss some things. That's the role of the leaders, to help provide more context around what's going on and have these meaningful conversations. So what we need to do is build a level of trust, high level of trust. And the third part is about effective listening. Oh, sorry, another one is effective listening. Now this is really an art form. If you get this right, you've achieved an art form. You know that thing about you're engaging with someone and you're listening to them, but your brain or your mind is busy and it's rushing around, it's processing what they're saying, and you're thinking about how you're going to respond. That's not what we're talking about here. It's that strength of character, if you like, that attribute that says, I'm going to slow down my need to be heard, and I'm going to concentrate on what somebody else is saying, so I can fully understand that. And of course, when you're effectively listening, you're listening not only to the words the person's saying, but you're thinking about the voice and tone they're using, and in fact, even how they demonstrate the physicality of it through their body language. You bring all that together, and then, of course, effective listening means, this is what I understood you said, blah, 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 and you paraphrase it back and check that you're both talking about the same thing. Hugely powerful tool for leaders. And we talk about that a lot in our coaching habits. Developing the right coaching habits is one of these is a core skill. So the last part of that is, that covers off on build safety. So if we have authentic leadership, we have a high level of trust, and we apply effective listening, we're going to build that quickly within the team.